Welcome to another edition of SWIFT, ActionAid Nigeria's tri-annual e-newsletter. Here are a few highlights of our work in the last few months. ActionAid Nigeria, in collaboration with Activista, a national youth activist group, stormed University of Abuja to advocate for a greener environment. The event tagged Green Skills for Youth Towards a Sustainable World saw students at the university coming together to plant economic trees around the premises. The students, who are mobilized by the Student Union President, Emmanuel Ayontayo, also participated in training sessions focusing on championing renewable energy, eco-friendly entrepreneurship, and sustainable agriculture. The event emphasized the adoption of green technology, innovations, and encouraged the practice of the 4 Rs: reduce, reuse, repurpose, and recycle. The communal clash between Magashi and Galandachi communities in Kano State has been a source of concern. Although these conflicts happen periodically, they are usually fatal, leading to severe injuries, destruction of properties, and displacement of people. In a quest to address this issue, ActionAid Nigeria's Community Action Response Team, CART, facilitated a mediation meeting involving stakeholders from both communities, leading to a consensus for peace. To commemorate the ongoing Peace Pact, ActionAid Nigeria, through the SAF3 project in collaboration with Dispute Resolution and Development Initiative with the funding from GCERF, organized a peace football match amongst the youths of Magashi and Galandachi communities. It is gratifying to learn that communities in Kano and Kaduna states are now experiencing peace due to the interventions of the SAF3 project. ActionAid Nigeria officially closes its local rights programs in Kwara, Gombe, and Kaduna states. The journey began as Partnership Against Poverty, PAP, an initiative led by ActionAid Nigeria to tackle the pressing issues of poverty and inequality in these regions until 2006, when it transitioned to the Local Rights Program, LRP. Some of the program's most remarkable achievements were the significant reduction of female genital mutilation, FGM, and the inclusion of women in leadership positions in LRP communities in Kaduna State. The improved girl-child education in Gombe State and improved quality health care in Kwara State. After 16 years of implementing local rights programs in these states, it is evident that ActionAid has sown the seeds of positive change, leaving a legacy of empowerment. And finally, the 3-year Dare to Hope Migration 2 project has ended. The project, which created alternatives to migration through the socio-economic empowerment of youths across 3 local government areas in Edo State, empowered a total of 2,000 youths, consisting of 500 returned migrants and 1,500 potential migrants. Over 100 cooperative societies were equipped with vocational and technical skills in various fields such as fashion, hairstyling, poultry, fishery, aluminium fabrication, graphics design, and lots more. In addition to this, 4 young Nigerian female fashion designers were also sponsored to a 3-month internship course on fashion designing at Protego Quid in Milan, Italy. Amidst the closeout of these projects, ActionAid Nigeria has begun the citizens-led engagement on judicial accountability in post-election justice delivery in Nigeria, also known as CLIP Justice Project. The project seeks to increase civic consciousness and participation and engagement in monitoring and following up with judicial interventions and justice deliveries in the 2023 presidential and gubernatorial elections. Recently, the project hosted a national convergence and constituted a technical working group, TWG, comprising 11 members, including retired court judges, academics, election experts, and legal practitioners known for their transparent leadership in Judicial Affairs. This committee will conduct periodic technical reviews of electoral cases and develop advisories on ways to improve the electoral and post-election judicial processes. ActionAid Nigeria is actively advancing its efforts to promote the Strategic Partnerships for Agroecology and Climate Justice (SPAC project. This initiative aims to enhance food and nutrition security while developing the agroecological skills of 120,000 smallholder women farmers and young people. The project facilitates access to early maturing seedlings, livestock, and poultry, supporting agroecological practices, the preservation of indigenous seeds, and agrobiodiversity for increased farm yields. Over the next 3 years, priority implementation of this project will focus on Ondo, Delta, Ebonyi, Jigawa, and the Federal Capital Territory. Guess what? ActionAid Nigeria is pleased to announce the appointment of Mr. Andrew Mamedu as its new country director, succeeding the dedicated leadership of Ene Obi with a remarkable 23-year career in project management, resource mobilization, and strategic advocacy within the development sector. Andrew brings valuable experience to his role. Prior to his current role, he served as Director of Resource Mobilization and Innovation, showcasing his commitment to ActionAid's vision of eradicating poverty and promoting social justice. Having experienced the worst flood in the decade in 2022, communities across Nigeria are yet to recover from the effect on their livelihoods. In the Agatu local government area in Benue State, ActionAid Nigeria conducted a multi-day effort to support flood-affected communities, specifically in Utologu, Obishu, and Oledodege. The intervention commenced with the verification of beneficiaries and the distribution of token cards to affected households. Subsequently, a comprehensive training session on psychosocial support was provided to community members, empowering them to address the trauma resulting from the floods. Non-food items and dignity kits, including sanitary pads, were distributed to vulnerable households and women. This is in addition to a medical outreach program conducted in collaboration with the Benue State chapter of the Nigerian Medical Association. Have you heard about ActionAid's Fund Our Future campaign? As part of a series of activities to commemorate the 2023 World Environment Day, ActionAid Nigeria joined the Federation to launch the Fund Our Future campaign to bring afford the damage fossil fuel and industrial agricultural companies are causing the environment. At the international level, we are demanding that banks must immediately stop financing fossil fuel expansion and industrial agriculture that cause deforestation and human rights violations. These banks provide $3.6 trillion towards fossil fuel and industrial agricultural activities in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. In Nigeria, we are demanding that fossil fuel companies like Shell must commit to the elimination of gas flaring. This commitment should be complemented by comprehensive compensation to address the concerns raised by affected communities, including issues like oil spillage that damages rivers, destroys farms, and disrupts livelihoods, local economies, and agricultural productivity. You can also join us to echo our demands by signing the petition at fundourfuture.actionaid.org. We hope you enjoyed watching this edition of The Swift. Please visit www.nigeria.actionaid.org to read more about our work in Nigeria. If you'd like to sponsor a community with ActionAid or any of our works across Nigeria, please visit www.actionaid-ngr.org or call 0700 70 70 700.